As we get older, have you noticed how your body doesn't respond the same way as it once did? Simple activities like walking might feel slower, getting out of bed requires more effort, and it seems like your energy is fading by the day. It's easy to think this is just the natural course of aging, that maybe we need to accept it and start slowing down. But here's the good news. You don't have to. It's never too late to regain your strength, restore your mobility, and boost your energy, all without breaking the bank or making huge, overwhelming changes to your routine. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful and easy to implement practices that can help you transform your health and improve the quality of your life starting today. These practices are not about drastically changing everything overnight, but rather about making small, intentional shifts that add up to big results over time. Now, why should you stick around until the end? Well, because the last 2 tips I'll reveal are true game changers. They have the potential to completely revolutionize your daily routine and give you a fresh, new sense of vitality and energy. Whether you're looking to stay independent, increase your flexibility, or simply feel better every day, these tips are packed with insights that will help you do just that. This video isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. So don't go anywhere. Trust me, your future self will thank you for watching. Before we dive in, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and activate the notification bell. This way, you won't miss any of the valuable content I share. Your support means the world to me, and if you find this video helpful, please like it and share it with others who might benefit as well. And hey, if you like the topic of this video, go ahead and drop a 1 in the comments. If this isn't quite what you were expecting, feel free to comment 0 so I can improve and create even better videos that suit your needs. All right, let's get started. 1. Sleep well. Did you know that the quality of your sleep can determine your long-term health? Did you know that the quality of your sleep can have a profound and lasting impact on your overall health, especially as you grow older? As we age, our well-being becomes more dependent on the simple yet powerful practices that nurture us, and one of the most significant factors is sleep. Sleep isn't just a luxury, it is a vital, life-sustaining process that affects nearly every aspect of our lives. If you've been struggling with sleep, whether it's difficulty falling asleep, waking up multiple times during the night, or simply not feeling rested when you wake up, you're not alone. But let me tell you something important. Getting older should not mean accepting poor sleep. It should motivate you even more to prioritize the quality of your rest. As we age, sleep becomes a cornerstone of our health, a foundation that supports our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. When we sleep, our bodies enter a miraculous state of repair and rejuvenation. This is when the immune system works its magic, healing and restoring us for the challenges of the next day. Sleep also strengthens our memory, enhances cognitive function, and boosts our overall mood. Yet without enough restful sleep, you may begin to notice little things slipping, forgetfulness, confusion, or that constant sense of being in a fog. It's as if your body is running on low, and even the simplest tasks start to feel like burdens. Worse still, lack of sleep can exacerbate stress, leading to more irritability, frustration, and a sense of being overwhelmed by life's daily demands. For older adults, the need for restorative sleep becomes even more pressing. With the natural shifts in our bodies and minds, even the smallest disruptions in our sleep, whether caused by stress, anxiety, or unhealthy sleep habits, can have a profound effect. Sleep disturbances may sneak up on us, often unnoticed, until they begin to drain our energy, patience, and happiness. And yet, we have the power to reclaim our nights. We don't have to accept restless nights as a part of aging. It's possible to break free from the chains of poor sleep and embrace a life of peaceful, restorative rest. In my experience, the solution lies in making small, meaningful changes. You don't have to wait for sleep disturbances to spiral out of control. When you start listening to your body's signals and making sleep a priority, you'll be amazed at how much it can transform your life. Consider creating a calm, serene environment in your bedroom, dimming the lights, perhaps even lighting a candle or two, setting a soothing atmosphere with a warm bath, or practicing deep breathing exercises. These are simple but powerful ways to prepare your mind and body for the restorative sleep you deserve. And please do yourself a favor and avoid electronic screens before bed. That blue light emitted by phones, computers, and televisions can rob you of the melatonin needed for sleep. Your body needs that time to relax and prepare for the night's healing rest. Remember, sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's a gift to yourself, a means of nurturing your mind, body, and spirit. Each night of restful sleep brings you one step closer to waking up refreshed, recharged, and ready to face a new day with strength and vitality. Prioritize sleep in your life. After all, it's not just about sleep. It's about taking care of the most important person in your life, you. 2. Don't stay still. Do you know how much time you spend sitting every day? Have you ever truly taken a moment to reflect on how much time you spend sitting each day? It might seem like an insignificant question at first, but when you stop to think about it, you may be shocked by how much of your time is spent sitting. We live in a society where sitting has become the default position for so much of our daily routines, whether it's at work, during meals, or while we relax. The couch feels like the ultimate sanctuary after a long day, and it's easy to understand why. We're wired to seek comfort, to let our bodies rest and recover. But the simple truth is that spending too much time in that position can be doing more harm than good, even if you don't feel the consequences immediately. Let's take a moment to grasp what this means. Sitting for extended periods isn't just about how you feel in the moment. It's about the long-term toll it can take on your health. It's easy to dismiss a few hours of sitting as no big deal, especially when your body doesn't seem to be complaining. But over time, this sedentary behavior can lead to significant health problems that not only affect your quality of life, but also threaten the very independence that so many of us take for granted. Imagine a life where simple activities like getting up from a chair or walking across the room become a struggle. Does that sound like the kind of life you want to lead? For many of us, the fear of losing our independence is one of the greatest anxieties we face as we grow older. And the more time we spend sitting, the closer we inch toward that unfortunate reality. Inactivity isn't just about the obvious discomforts like aching muscles or stiff joints. It's a slow, creeping danger that affects your entire body. The truth is, when you sit for hours on end without moving, your circulation suffers. The blood starts to pool in your lower extremities, and your heart has to work harder to pump it through your body. Your muscles begin to weaken, and over time, you lose the flexibility that allows you to perform even basic movements. This isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. The longer you remain stagnant, the more damage is done to your cardiovascular health, your mobility, and your overall physical strength. But it doesn't stop there. Sedentary living is a gateway to a multitude of chronic diseases, many of which are preventable if you make movement a priority. Obesity, for instance, is one of the most common side effects of sitting too much. As your body becomes accustomed to inactivity, it becomes easier to gain weight and harder to shed it. Along with obesity comes a host of other conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and elevated cholesterol levels. But perhaps one of the most insidious consequences of too much sitting is its effect on your mental health. Depression and anxiety are far more likely to creep in when your body is stagnant because the lack of physical activity negatively affects your brain chemistry, leading to a state of mental fog and emotional fatigue. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment one below to let me know that you are still here with me. And here's the harsh reality that often goes unnoticed. The damage isn't immediate, but it accumulates over time. What you do today may not show up tomorrow or even next week, but the effects of a sedentary lifestyle build up like a snowball rolling downhill. Over time, you may find yourself with limited mobility, suffering from chronic pain, or facing a body that feels heavier and harder to move. The longer you sit, the more difficult it will become to get up. Those simple, everyday tasks that you once took for granted may become monumental challenges. The danger of sitting for too long isn't just about avoiding certain health conditions. It's about preserving the autonomy and freedom that is so important to us as we age. The thought of relying on others for basic tasks like getting out of bed or walking to the kitchen is a terrifying reality for many. It's not something we like to think about, but it's an undeniable truth that without regular movement, that's the direction we might be heading. But here's the good news. You don't have to let that happen. You don't need to run marathons or spend hours in a gym to avoid these risks. What matters most is that you incorporate regular movement into your life in a way that feels sustainable and accessible. Small changes can have a huge impact on your health. You don't need to take giant leaps, just step by step. Day by day, you can make movement a part of your routine. Start with simple things. Stand up every hour and stretch, walk around the house, or even march in place while watching TV. Take the stairs instead of the elevator or park further away from the store entrance. These small actions may not seem like much, but they add up over time. It's important to realize that it's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Even the smallest efforts to move can make a big difference. It's those tiny, seemingly insignificant steps that help you maintain your mobility and vitality in the long run. The goal is to stay active, even if it's just for a minute at a time, but that's a minute that could add up to hours of increased energy, better circulation, stronger muscles, and, ultimately, a healthier, more independent life. I know it's easy to get comfortable, to settle into the rhythm of sitting down and relaxing. We live in a world that encourages stillness, but we also live in a world that demands movement for health, happiness, and longevity. Sitting for too long might feel easy at the moment, but what are you sacrificing for that fleeting comfort? Every time you choose to stay still, you're compromising your future freedom. You're putting off the very thing that will allow you to live your later years with independence, vitality, and joy. So make the decision today to get up, move, and embrace the freedom that comes with staying active. The consequences of sitting still may not show up right away, but they'll certainly be there when you least expect them. Choose to make movement a part of your life now, before it's too late. The choice is yours and every little step counts. 3. Get sunlight. How often do you go outside? Sunlight is far more than just a comforting warmth on your skin. It is a vital, life-giving force that our bodies need to thrive, especially as we age. As we grow older, something subtle yet significant happens. Our body's natural ability to produce vitamin D begins to decline. This vitamin, which we often take for granted, plays an essential role in our overall health and well-being. It helps regulate our bones, muscles, and immune system. Without it, we become vulnerable to several health concerns, such as weak bones, muscle pain, joint stiffness, and a greater risk of falling. For those of us who spend most of our time indoors, this is a missed opportunity. One of the simplest and most effective ways to enhance our health is being overlooked. We may not realize it, but every minute we stay inside, separated from the sunlight, is time that our bodies are not receiving the vital boost they need to stay strong. The truth is, getting outside into the natural sunlight doesn't need to be a major commitment or something that costs us a lot of money, but the benefits can be truly transformative. Let's be honest. As we age, our routines tend to become more sedentary, and we often find ourselves stuck inside, wrapped up in the comfort of our homes. But think about this for a moment. What if stepping outside for just a few minutes each day could change everything? The healing power of sunlight is profound. From strengthening our bones to boosting our immune systems to lifting our mood when the world feels heavy. Studies have shown that exposure to natural light can help regulate our circadian rhythms, leading to better sleep, more energy, and a calmer mind. It's like giving your body a gentle, natural reset every single day. I'm not saying you need to spend hours basking under the sun. That's not necessary. A mere 10-minute walk outdoors, whether it's in your garden, around your block, or even while sitting on your porch, can work wonders. It's about creating a small, sustainable habit that nurtures your health and well-being. These moments in the sunlight can breathe new life into your body and mind, offering you a fresh burst of energy and a sense of clarity. I've personally found that just those few minutes of sunlight, especially when I haven't had the chance to step outside for a while, can change my mood almost instantly. It's like the warmth from the sun reaches deep inside, soothing aches and pains, lifting my spirits, and reminding me of the beauty in the world. It's also important to protect your skin with sunscreen, of course, but don't be afraid to embrace the sunlight. Step into its warmth and let your body absorb its benefits. There's nothing like the natural energy the sun provides, and as we age, our bodies crave it more than ever. Whether it's a leisurely walk around the neighborhood, sitting by a window to let the natural light flood in, or even standing on your balcony for a few moments to simply breathe in the fresh air, these moments are essential. They ground us, center us, and connect us to the natural world in a way that feels deeply nourishing. By making sunlight a daily part of your life, you'll be strengthening not just your bones, but your emotional resilience as well. Those brief moments spent basking in the sunlight can help you feel more energized, more at peace, and more present in your own body. It's one of the simplest gifts we can give ourselves, taking a few minutes to step outside, recharge, and reconnect. In a world that often feels overwhelming, these precious moments of solitude in the sunlight can serve as a reminder to slow down and appreciate the beauty of the present moment. So don't let these opportunities slip by. Embrace the sun's healing touch, step outside, and allow yourself to soak in its benefits. I can promise you those few minutes each day will make a world of difference, not only in your physical health, but in your emotional well-being as well. Let the sunlight be a reminder of life's simple joys and of the power we all have to take control of our health, one beautiful, sun-filled step at a time. 4. Simple leg exercises. It's common to notice that our legs don't respond like they used to as we age. It's impossible to ignore the subtle yet undeniable changes in our bodies. Our legs, once the epitome of strength and vitality, can sometimes feel like they're letting us down. Simple activities that we used to take for granted, like walking, can begin to feel like monumental tasks. Our knees may ache with every step, our muscles may seem to lose their firmness, and the thought of losing our ability to move freely can feel like a looming fear, quietly creeping into our minds. It's all too easy to start viewing our legs as obstacles, as if they're betraying us, making us feel fragile and powerless. But I want to remind you of something incredibly empowering. Our legs don't have to become burdens. They can become our most trusted allies once again. The key lies in embracing the idea that it's never too late to regain control over our bodies, no matter how old we are. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, you're not too old to build strength. The beauty of it is that you don't need a fancy gym membership or grueling, high-intensity workouts. What you need is a commitment to moving, even if it's just a little each day. The small steps we take, the little bits of effort we make, will ultimately add up to something powerful. If you don't take the time to nurture your muscles, they may start to lose their flexibility and strength, and I know how easy it is to become discouraged, thinking that the window for improvement has closed. But let me tell you, it hasn't. Not at all. It doesn't matter if you feel like your muscles are weaker than they once were. What matters is that you make movement a priority. You don't have to push yourself to exhaustion. Just make the time for even the smallest of efforts. You'll be amazed at how much that can do for your body over time. Take heart. Strengthening your legs doesn't have to be a complicated or exhausting process. It can be as simple as dedicating a few minutes each day. For example, try doing squats while holding onto a sturdy chair to support you. These small movements will engage your leg muscles and remind them of their strength. Or, if you're ready to add a bit more challenge, resistance bands are a great way to target your thighs, helping to build and tone those muscles. Even sitting down and lifting your legs, working your lower muscles, is a fantastic way to engage your body without overexerting yourself. I cannot stress enough how vital these exercises are, not just for your physical health, but for your emotional well-being as well. By keeping up with them, you're actively lowering the risk of falls, improving your balance, and, perhaps most importantly, gaining back your sense of independence. It's about the long-term benefits, the ones you might not immediately see but will be so grateful for as the years pass. Consistency, not intensity, is what makes a difference. Just a few minutes of leg exercises every day can keep you feeling comfortable and confident, allowing you to move through life with more ease and joy. Don't wait for the aches and pains to dictate how you live your life. You deserve so much more than that. Take charge of your health, and in doing so, give your legs the attention and care they deserve. Whether you're simply standing up and sitting down or trying leg lifts while watching TV, every little bit counts. Every small effort you make is a powerful step towards staying stronger, more independent, and, most of all, living the vibrant, full life you deserve. 5. Practice yoga or Tai Chi. Over time, age gives us wisdom, but it also presents challenges. As the years go by, we inevitably accumulate wisdom. But with that wisdom also comes the undeniable truth that our bodies face new challenges. We may find ourselves struggling with stiffness in our joints, tightness in muscles that once were agile, or the simple act of standing from a chair becoming more of a task than it used to be. There's a quiet, sometimes frustrating reality in the way our bodies change as we age, and it can feel like we're slowly losing control over the very vessel that carries us through life. But here's the thing. Amidst all these changes, there is a lifeline: yoga and Tai Chi. These practices, which only require a small investment of time each day, have the power to transform both your physical health and your emotional well-being in ways you might not expect. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. What I find so incredible about yoga and Tai Chi is that they're not just exercises for the young or the super fit. They're not reserved for those with the most flexible bodies or the strongest muscles. They are inclusive, welcoming, and have no age restrictions. Whether you're 50, 70, or 90, these practices can adapt to meet you where you are, offering you a space where you can heal, stretch, and grow, no matter your starting point. And isn't that a beautiful thing? The simple act of dedicating just a few minutes of your day to these practices can make a monumental difference, not just in how your body feels, but also in how your mind and spirit are nurtured. Both yoga and Tai Chi serve as powerful tools for improving flexibility and strength, reducing stress, boosting circulation, and cultivating emotional balance. I often think of Tai Chi as a dance for the soul. Its fluid, graceful movements feel almost meditative, like you're moving in harmony with the rhythm of nature, as if the very breeze is guiding you. There's something profoundly calming yet energizing in these motions. It's a type of meditation in motion, an exercise that connects you deeply to both your body and your surroundings, offering a feeling of calm and clarity that lingers long after you've finished. Yoga, too, holds an unmatched capacity to reconnect us with ourselves. It's not about contorting your body into impossible shapes or competing with anyone else. It's about listening to your body, honoring where it is, and moving with intention and awareness. It doesn't matter how flexible you are. Yoga meets you exactly where you are, allowing you to deepen your practice and yourself over time. Whether you're holding a stretch, sinking into a pose, or simply taking a moment to focus on your breath, yoga nurtures not only your muscles, but also your mind. It helps you build strength, improve posture, and maintain balance, both physically and mentally. Incorporating yoga or Tai Chi into your daily routine is a decision that goes beyond improving your physical health. It's an investment in your mental and emotional well-being too. These practices help you find that much-needed inner peace amidst the noise of daily life. They allow you to be present, calm, and grounded, something we often forget to do in a world that moves too quickly. Yoga and Tai Chi help us stay balanced, literally and figuratively, and remind us to slow down, breathe, and reconnect with ourselves. Most profoundly, one of the things I love most about yoga and Tai Chi is that they can be done almost anywhere. You don't need a fancy gym, special equipment, or even a lot of space. Whether it's in a quiet corner of your living room, at a peaceful park, or in the stillness of a room, all you need is a willingness to move your body in a way that feels good. A few minutes of gentle movement and focused breathing are enough to unlock a world of transformation. So no matter where you are in life or what your body feels like today, remember this: it's never too late to start. Whether you're new to yoga or Tai Chi, or whether you're rekindling a practice you've let go of, know that the benefits, physical, mental, and emotional, are just waiting for you to embrace them. Age doesn't diminish our ability to grow, to heal, or to find peace. It only adds depth to the journey. So take that first step, or continue on your path, and allow yoga or Tai Chi to guide you toward a healthier, more peaceful version of yourself. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. We've explored the incredible benefits of incorporating yoga and Tai Chi into our daily routines, especially as we age. These practices offer so much more than just physical improvements. They bring balance to our minds, peace to our spirits, and a deeper connection to our bodies. Whether you're just starting or rekindling a long-lost practice, remember that it's never too late to begin. So what have you learned so far? What aspect of yoga or Tai Chi are you most excited to bring into your life? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below and share one thing you've learned today that you're going to start practicing in your own life. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more valuable content. Let's continue this journey of growth and wellness together. Thanks for watching.